and welcome to another episode of This Call May Be Recorded. I'm your host, Zach Garside. I'm going to angle my camera down a little bit here. There we go. Welcome to episode 42 of This Call May Be Recorded. Admittedly, we have a shorter episode for you today because what I want you to check out is the webinar I'm doing on Tuesday next week. That's Tuesday, the 6th of December at 10 a.m. Mountain Time, 12 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm doing a webinar with Josh Kelly, formerly of Parker & Sons Plumbing, Heating and Air, now with Clover Consulting. Josh and I are talking about how to turn your customer service department into a profit center. So what I'm going to do to start this show off today is I'm going to put a link to where you can register for how to turn your customer service department into a profit center. In the comments, growwithclover.com/profit center. I've also got it here on my banners. And boom, growwithclover.com/profit center. That's where you can register for the webinar I'm doing next Tuesday. We're going to cover how to book more of your calls. We're going to cover how to wow your customers on the phone, offer additional services, sell maintenance agreements on the phone, overcome angry customer calls, everything you need to know to turn your customer service department into a profit center. You do not want to miss out on that webinar happening on Tuesday, the 6th. Now, actually, I'm going to leave that there while we listen to 2 phone calls today. We're going to listen to just a couple of calls, nothing too crazy, just a couple of things that I want you to hear as we end this first week after the Thanksgiving holiday, which, by the way, I hope you all had an amazing Thanksgiving holiday. Here's phone call number 1. Here we go. Excellent listening skills from the CSR so far. Intently paying attention, asking a quick clarifying question about the situation. Really love what I'm hearing here so far. Really good. I love relating to the customer, saying something that obviously resonates, that he can relate to, that you have experienced with him. It adds an extra layer of rapport that makes it very difficult for customers to call somebody else. That's an excellent job there by the CSR. That is a great articulation of value. What she's doing is she's telling the customer what to expect. And when you tell them what to expect in detail, It increases the excitement level for you guys to come out. It increases their loyalty and desire to work with you, and it reduces the stress, the concern that they have with things like price and timing. If you help the customer visualize the service, help them anticipate it and picture what's going to happen, they become uh, much more excited to work with you, much more amicable to have a relationship with you long term. So, an excellent job by this CSR. I've heard enough of that call. That's 2.5 minutes of a 5 or so minute call. Let's look at another one.
This is
No, no, where is the empathy? This is a callback. If the customer's upset, if they're calling you back because something wasn't done right, you have to reassure them, hey, I want you to know you've done the right thing by calling to let us know our service has not been perfect. I'm going to make it my top priority to take care of you today. If you can reassure them they've done the right thing and you're going to make it your top priority to serve them, you create a wow experience even when they're upset. But if you say, okay, let me put you on a brief hold, how do I know this is going to go any differently than last time? You've done nothing to show me that you're taking this seriously. This just sounds like business as usual to you. Do people call you back all the time? Do you frequently mess up? That's what the customer's wondering. So now we're on hold. Let's see. I'm skipping ahead. We're at so far. Wow, it's a long hold. Let's go back. It was never like this. Wow. When do they start talking again? Wow, the hold is so long I can't quite drag it to the end. Eesh. Look, a quick note on angry customers. Upset customers, angry customers, callback customers, whatever you want to call them. It's actually one of your greatest opportunities to build loyalty, because when people endure conflict with you and you respond well to it, they become more loyal, more understanding. It actually strengthens the relationship. Adversity strengthens relationships. So even though we don't want to mess up with the customer, even though we don't want to create the need for a callback, if that does happen, it is a great opportunity to build an even stronger relationship with the customer, because now you're having to overcome some kind of conflict and adversity with them. And if you respond well by telling them you've done the right thing, I'm going to make it my top priority to take care of you. Thank you so much for letting us know our service has not been perfect. That customer actually becomes more loyal to you by seeing how you handle a mistake than they would have by you simply doing it right the first time. Again, you should do it right the first time and you should wow them in that process. But if you do mess up, don't just look at it as, oh man, we messed up, we got to fix it. Look at it as, I have an opportunity to show this customer how we handle conflict here, and I'm going to make a wow experience out of it. There you go, folks. I told you we'd be short today. Quick episode, 10 minutes. Go to growwithclover.com/profit center to register for the webinar I'm doing next Tuesday at 10 a.m. Mountain Time, 12 p.m. Eastern Time with Josh Kelly. We're going to be talking all things how to turn your customer service into a profit center. Scripts for how to book more calls, overcome price objections, book the call even when you're booked solid, handle angry customers, create wow experiences. It's going to be extremely detailed because you're going to have me, the customer service guy, and you're going to have Josh, the practitioner from Parker & Sons, who's built a $100 company. Make sure you register for that webinar. Do not miss it. And we will see you all next week on episode 43 and next week on the webinar with Josh Kelly. We'll see you then.